Can the online committees hear us? They can. Yep. Hello, everyone. Let us please settle just so we can start and everyone can find a place to sit. So if there's an empty seat next to you, please try to scoot over and make place for everyone. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Sorry, that came as a bit of a surprise. Thank you all for joining us today. My name is Roy Naim, and I'll be serving as the Director General for this conference. Alongside me is Perla Khalid, the Secretary General of this conference. And we are thrilled to officially welcome you to this year's Ekin Altitude Junior Model United Nations in the heart of Izmir, Turkey. Every year, the conference brings together delegates from all over Turkey and even from the world to debate and to find solutions for contemporary world issues. Our topics for this year are diverse and multidimensional, ranging from humanitarian and protracted crises to environmental concerns and recent technological dilemmas.
More than ever, the world is in dire need of urgent action, and youth involvement is fundamental to achieve long-term change. Our goal today is to provide you with the necessary skills and tools to contribute to pragmatic solutions that lead to sustainable development. Indeed, the resolutions that you will devise in your committees reflect the importance of engaging young generations in political and social discussions and allowing them to act as agents of change. The whole team has been collectively working to bring the conference to life, and the Secretariat members are very happy to welcome you here today. We hope that this experience allows you to grow and broaden your knowledge, and that it ignites a desire within you to continue advocating for justice and equality for all marginalized communities globally. Thank you.
Now, if you can please join us in welcoming Mrs. Yasmin Rashitola, the Ekin School's founder and general manager.
Evet, İzmir dışından gelen, yurt dışından gelen ve İzmir'den aramıza katılan bütün koçlarımıza, öğrencilerimize, delegelerimize çok çok teşekkür ediyorum. Hoş geldiniz İzmir'imize öncelikle.
I would like to welcome all delegates and advisors and admin coming from within Izmir and outside of Izmir and even abroad. Welcome everyone.
Yine aramızda bulunan partnerimiz, çözüm ortağımız Samira ve Rita'ya da hoş geldiniz diyorum.
We also welcome our partners, Altitude, Professor Samia and Mrs. Rita from...
Ekin JMUN çok yakın, bizim için aslında çok yakın bir zamanda kurulmasına rağmen hem İzmir'de hem Türkiye genelinde yurt dışında artık bilinir bir marka proje haline geldi.
Ekin JMUN over the years has become an exemplary conference. It has become a label as it were, and it has a very prestigious reputation in Turkey and abroad.
Ben öncelikle koçlarınıza çok teşekkür etmek istiyorum. Çünkü insanın aslında çok da uzun olmayan bir döneminde böyle güzel programlarla karşılaşmak birazcık önderlik, rehberlik isteyen bir durum. Şu anda belki çok farkında değilsiniz ama bu ve bunun benzeri programlarla tanışmanız sonucunda ileriki yaşamınızda çok iyi ağlar kurmanız ve kendinizi gerçekleştirmeniz için geçerli olacak çalışmaların içinde yer alıyorsunuz.
I speak to the delegates and I want to make sure they are aware of the value of their advisors, their teachers at school. At a very young age, you get to know very important programs, you are trained and you have a broader vision of the world. And although you might be in the part of MUN briefly, you will see the benefits in your life.
Bu tarz zaten biz eğitimde beklentimiz sizin kendinizi gerçekleştirmeniz, kendinizi tanımanız, daha iyi bir dünya için çalışmanız, sorunlara hızlı ve etkili çözümler bulabilmeniz için rehberlik etmek. JMUN gibi programlar da tam da bunu yapıyor. Kendinizi gerçekleştirin, kendinizi iyi tanıyın, düşüncenizi genişletin ve en önemlisi geçmişinizi unutmadan geleceğe. Çünkü bitireyim sonra söyle istersen. Çünkü çok daha farklı bir gelecek bizi bekliyor. Bizim zamanımızdan, anne babalarınızın zamanından ve belki de şu anda içinde bulunduğunuz sizin zamanınızdan bile daha ötede. Onun için çok çalışmak gerekiyor.
We as educators, we want to equip you for the world of today and also tomorrow. So programs, international programs such as this, train you to know yourself, know what is around you, think critically, solve problems, work together, cooperate with your peers, and these programs prepare you for the future. And the future is uncertain. You will be living in an entirely different world maybe from now.
Bugün bizim ülkemiz için çok önemli bir gün. Bize önderlik eden Ulu Önder Atatürk bugünü gençliğe armağan etmiş. Aslında o bir dünya lideri olduğu için sadece ülkemizin gençlerine değil, bütün dünyanın gençlerine çok önemsediği için gelecek sizin eserinizdir diyor. Sadece ülkem için değil, bütün dünya için aynı dilekleri ben de diliyorum ve gelecek sizlerin eseri olacak. 19 Mayıs Gençlik ve Spor Bayramı'nı bütün gençler adına da kutluyorum.
As you know, today is a very special day for Turkey. It is the 19th of May. We commemorate Atatürk, and he has devoted this date to the youth. Not only Turkish youth, but youth everywhere, internationally. Because he believes, and so do I, that the future will be the product of youth. We believe in youth, and I celebrate this important date, 19th of May.
Saygılar sunuyorum.
Yes, with respect.
Tabii bütün Ekin ailesi adına onu söylemeyi unuttum. Burada sadece şahsım adına bulunmuyorum. Bütün Ekin ailesi adına tekrar hoş geldiniz diyorum.
I welcome you all on behalf of the Ekin School family, the whole organization.
Our next speaker, Professor Elie Samia, is the CEO of Altitude for Educational Management, with a 30-year experience in organizing leadership development conferences and conducting high-impact training for business corporations, civic society organizations, the public sector, and educational institutions. He is inducted as a member of the MUN Hall of Fame and was, since 2000, a faculty advisor of the Harvard World Model United Nations. He organizes an international MUN program in New York every year, and he has many publications about peace building, leadership development, women empowerment, and Model United Nations. He is a strong believer in the internationalization of the Ekin Altitude Junior Model United Nations program and considers it a twin conference of Altitude MUN in New York. Professor Elie Samia.
First of all, it gives me a great pleasure, an immense pleasure, to announce an inauguration of another successful conference. And I still wonder, as an educator, I have a dream. And my wondering and my dream is as follows. I want to ask the adults, the school advisors, the decision makers, the agenda setters, the politicians of this world. How many of you, how many of the adults are following up on the evolution of the metaverse, on the Russian-Ukrainian crisis, on China versus Taiwan, on North Korea versus South Korea, on a concept called glass ceiling in the workplace, which is about gender equality, the operational definition of glass ceiling. How many among the adults, the politicians, the rulers of the world, are really concerned about what we call the common agenda, digitization, post-COVID-19 recovery, creation of employment, justice, equality, diversity, food security? How many of them, I want to ask myself a question, are aware of the process of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals? When did they begin? What is the deadline? What are the 169 key performance indicators? I want to wonder. And then all of a sudden, we have middle school students like yourselves embarking on research. Whenever I see a young delegation of junior students, 11 to 14, I would just wonder, are they absorbing the concepts? And then I start asking them questions. For me, it's a wonderful example that learning and education starts at the youth. According to Gallup poll, according to research, according to Jean Piaget, the French political psychologist who studied the evolution of the child psychology, is my voice clear? And child development. 11 to 14 is a crucial age for leadership. If we miss it, we miss nurturing and bringing about the potential of a leader. So this is the right age, this is the right setting, and I believe whenever you have a program and you want the program to succeed, I was telling the founder of the school, our partner, Mr. Akbar, you water the root to enjoy the fruits. So the strategy is there, the system is there, the structure is there, the style is there, and the shared values are there. For me, I want also to ask the educators, school advisors, who are investing time, and I really appreciate the time and the effort that you are investing in bringing in your delegations to an MUN conference, and you know exactly the educational perspectives. I want to ask them questions. To the founders of many schools, not only in Turkey, everywhere. In the age of artificial intelligence, GPT, JAP, what is it called? The new artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence can teach students how to solve problems, solve math, role play. It writes lyrics for music. So what are the 6 skills that cannot be replaced by artificial intelligence? I want you to wonder about these things. Well, yes, everything. Empathy, you're completely right, thank you. Empathy, it means what? Putting myself into another person's position. Yes, empathy cannot be replaced by artificial intelligence, and you're completely right. Creativity, and who said creativity? Yes, to some extent. Intercultural communication, resilience, intellectual curiosity, metacognition, empathy, resilience, creativity to some extent, of course, intercultural communication, and most importantly, what? Ethics. Okay? So when you bring in students, anyway, who programmed the artificial intelligence? Who made the supercomputer? These are machines for processing information. The Model United Nations is all about building life skills. And the skills can be summarized in three pivots or pillars. One, the enjoyment of learning, the intellectual curiosity. In the age of hedonism, and please see my picture and see, right, how catchy I am, how sexy I am, how appealing I am physically. It's the beauty of the mind. And this is the enjoyment of learning. This is discussing the public order. So the first element of a Model United Nations is cognition, cognition, cognition. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. And life is knowledge with wings, as the famous poet and philosopher Gibran Khalil Gibran says. Yes, we are celebrating in May 19 what Mustafa Kemal Atatürk said, the day of the youth. The future belongs to the youth. They are the future decision makers, agenda setters, thought controllers, and they're living in difficult times, and they have challenges. One of the most, all the time, the junior model United Nations is more important than the high school model United Nations, because this is the age of leadership, and this is the age to plant the seeds of cognition, of knowledge, of intellectual curiosity. This is the first pillar. The second pillar is what? Psychological openness. This is empathy, yes. When I ask students, what are you simulating? And they tell me Somalia, Nigeria, Indonesia, Iran, USA, Spain. What are they saying? They're saying we are colorblind. We are putting ourselves into the position of those countries. We are studying their political systems, their economic system, the trades, the culture, the values, the ideals, the standards, the challenges. So it teaches us objectivity and psychological openness. It makes us colorblind. We accept diversity and equality of the world. And the third element is material preparation. How many politicians bore us when they speak? The delegates are going to speak for 30 seconds, for 45 seconds, and the maximum for 1 minute. And their speeches have to be clear, concise, courteous, and most importantly, concrete, reconciled with facts and figures. Ladies and gentlemen, dear delegates, personally, and we are proud of you. This conference is an international conference because it has an international secretariat. It is a twin conference of the Conference of New York that we hold every year. And we have wonderful partners. The owner of the school, the founder of the school, Mr. Akbar, my gratitude for your strategy, for your partnership, and for bearing up with sometimes huge demands coming on my part. So you are a person who is really highly emotionally intelligent, and he does not miss the forest for the tree. I would like to thank also the founder and the strategic consultant, Mrs. Rita Batinjani, coming from Lebanon. She works in Lebanon, in Syria, in Dubai, and in the United Kingdom for helping us as well to internationalize the conference. I would like to thank each and every one of you, the Secretariat, Perla, the Secretary General, thank you for the enormous efforts that you have been deploying. Roy, the Director General, thank you for your immense and very meticulous sense of organization. You have Elodie, thank you for being the Under-Secretary General for Training and Educational Development. All the members of the Secretariat, please raise your hands. Members of the Secretariat, coming from the Turkish members of the delegation, as well as the international ones. Thank you, Serene. Right? Thank you, Akbar. You have a mission of also making Turkey, in Turkey, one of the best model United Nations in the world. And it's going to happen with your strategic partnership. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here, and looking forward for my encounter with the school advisors. Thank you.
Now, please join us in welcoming Mrs. Rita Batinjene, the founder of Riser Hub and co-partner in Vice Strategic Consulting.
Dear school advisors, young diplomats, and organizers, as a person who's investing a big percentage of my time in community building projects in Syria, Lebanon, the Gulf region, Europe, and beyond, I am very happy to be here in Izmir, witnessing the International Ekin Altitude Junior MUN program. I am delighted to see your young faces and aspiring minds. You are a source of formidable energy and hope to the world. You are the young diplomats who will find creative solutions to the world's problem. You are the ambassadors of peace and development. I am proud of your schools and your advisors who are guiding you and encouraging you to engage in this international program. I am here to be inspired by you and to carry the program to more places and more cultures. I believe that you are the champions of a better, more inclusive, egalitarian, and diverse world. Enjoy this education experience and let us hear your courageous voices. I thank the organizers of the conference, Ekin College, Mr. Akbar for their hospitality, and Dr. Samia for your partnership. As a co-founder of Vice Strategic Consultancy, I'm delighted to be here so we can work together to bring more intelligent and dynamic young diplomats like you to this beautiful Izmir and the prestigious Ekin Altitude Junior Model United Nations. Good luck and have a great conference.
Our last speaker, Mr. Akbar Akdam, is the Ekin JMUN founder and lead administrator.
Good morning, everyone. Is everybody having a good time so far? Fantastic. Well, I believe that everybody's expecting me to deliver an opening speech, but my opening speech is going to be a little different. It's going to be in the format of a presentation, and this presentation is going to hold a message inside it. That's why I decided to deliver my speech this way. So basically, it was, if I can find this, and I need to share this with the live committees. Oops. Okay. Well, should be good. Yep. Really? So, it was the year 1934, and that was the time that the car races, specifically NASCAR races, specifically the Grand Prix races, were becoming very popular in the world. And there was one company that no other company could win them, and that was the Bugatti company. In order for a country or a company to take part in these races, every country was represented with a specific color. Like you are representing countries today, those companies or car companies were represented with different colors. For example, the Italians were represented with their red color. The British were represented with their green colors. The Portuguese, for example, were represented with their orange color. And of course, the Germans were represented with their white color. At that time, Mercedes-Benz wanted very much to take part in these races. So a group of engineers came together to build up a car, a strong car, to join these races. A group of engineers came together, worked hard, did a lot of research, did a lot of collaboration, did a lot of cooperation, and finally, they came out with this white, beautiful, strong car. But the Grand Prix races, the car races, had their rules and regulations. In order for such a car, or for any car, to take part in such kind of races, the car had to be maximum 750 kilograms. But our beautiful white Mercedes was not 750 kilograms. It was 751 kilograms. So 1 kilogram over the limit, which disqualified the car from taking part in the races. So what happened? There's a problem here. They worked very hard, many years of hard work, and they couldn't lose it for only 1 kilogram. So the same team of engineers came together, worked again hard, and they came up with a brilliant idea. They resolved the problem. And how did they do it? They had this great idea of removing the paint of the car. So the engineers started scratching off the paint from the car. And finally, after this brilliant idea, our beautiful car came out to be this gray, silver, shining car, which made the car 750 kg, and that made the car eligible to take part in the races. This car, for the next 3 years, in those years, was the first winner of the races. First winner of the races for the 3 continuous years. And that was the time that the newspapers, the magazines, started calling this car the Silver Arrow. So why this story now? My message was specifically for the young delegates, because I have witnessed a lot of students who are coming to these conferences, specifically in our conference. I've seen that they are a little timid on the first days. Why this story now? My message is this: that now you worked almost for 6 or 7 months now. Your advisors have given you a lot of education, a lot of training. You've participated in many of the mock debates, and now you're here. So I want you, for today and for the next 2 days, to take actively part in the committee activities, to debate, come with your friends in your committees and make your blogs, cooperate, and collaborate, and on Sunday afternoon, come out like the Silver Arrow. Thank you. These are, by the way, 2 real pictures of the same car in 1934. Okay, so I'm repeating my message. I want everybody, every young delegate here, especially the first-timers, to take part actively in the committee activities for today and for the next 2 days, and come out on Sunday afternoon like the Silver Arrow. Thank you very much. Welcome to International Ekin Altitude Junior Model United Nations, acronymed as JMUN Conference of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Akbar. Thank you, everyone, once again for being with us today. We are all very, very excited to see you in action. And now, without any further ado, we're going to make our way back to your committees to start with the training sessions. So we're going to be moving row by row. Our logistics coordinator, Ali Saad, you can follow him. We also have our staff admin members. They are wearing purple name tags, so if at any time during the conference you need anything, they can also assist you. Thank you.
Wait, before everyone leaves, can you just stay for a group picture? Yeah?